Gone are those days when we could hop job from job to job, quit a job, get a job, and don't worry about our reputation or character because we just delete that from our resume. It was so easy to get a job. Now what? Now then. Here is 2022, and I'm hearing that nursing is in a recession. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a good day or good night. In her mind, she's asking, or it could be a question she's asking, why she can't get a job, and are we in a recession? I don't think nurses is in a recession, and that's my personal opinion. There's still jobs. I'm still being offered jobs. Now, I know the new grads are going to say, but you have more experience than me. I'm going to talk about that. A lot of agencies asking me, do I want to come on board? And I go on site. Yeah, I'm looking for a job right now. But at this point in my life, I want to have choices. I'm not looking for those 13 weeks anymore. And most of the jobs is 13 week. I'm talking about travel nursing. On staff, you have to have a different mindset that you're going to go on staff. I was talking about this to my friend. Maybe I need to take a PRN job. Maybe I don't want to go traveling. But this is not about me. Coming back to the new grad who, in her mind, why? Why can't I get a job? I had the best grades in school. I passed my NCLEX with A, and I'm saying A, the first time, and here I am sitting home for 6 months or more and can't get a job. Let me be frank with you, new grads. Hospital don't want to hire you. Not because they mean, not because they're spiteful, not because us experienced nurse taking up the job. Here's the thing. For every new grad that they spend money, and yes, they do spend money, put you on orientation for like 3 months plus, and after 3 months you said you're not ready yet, and they take a chance with you, and 3 more months. So you've been on orientation for 6 months. And now you by yourself now. A year comes now. Year in the job after they spend all that money training you, paying you salary, whatever you negotiate or they negotiate to give you. A year come and you want to move on. And that's one of the reasons why they scared to take a chance on new grads. I know a lot of people are going to say this. I talk about the nursing home. The nursing home open their arms to you. Correctional open their arms to you as a new grad. But you might say, oh, I don't want to go in no nursing home. I don't want to go in no correction. I don't want to work in the clinic. You work wherever. I used to tell a friend like that. She said she was working in the hospital. She needed some extra money. And I'm saying, why are you going to another hospital, 2 hospitals, jumping from one to the next, 2 hard jobs? Make it make sense to me. Do the easy one and the hard one. That way you balance it out. Because this is your side job. So new grads, I'm sorry, they don't want to hire you. They don't want to waste their money and then come to find out they have to do it all over again. So that's one of the reasons why in the first few months, sometime it may take a year before you actually get in the hospital, nursing homes going to open their door to you. My philosophy, every little bit counts. If I can get 25 here and I can get 18 here, 18 plus 25, you do the math. That's money coming in to pay that student loan. So don't sit around and say that I'm going to wait because that's what I want. I want to get into OB. I want to get into med surg. I want to be an ER nurse. You take it wherever you can. Now, used to, I don't know now, travel nurses will take you coming out of school. But there's been a lot of problems when they take a nurse, just graduate, and put her in a travel assignment. And it's not like you're going to have anybody there to help you. I mean, you might come up on somebody like me who's willing to help you if you're open for help or advice, but not likely. A couple incident happened and they decided, no, you have to have a year. The agencies I work for, you have to have at least 2 years as a nurse before you can be a travel nurse. So that's the reason why most grad nurses are not working. So the only way you're going to get some skills, and the hospital do look at the skills in the nursing home, believe it or not. They know what it takes, what the environment is. They do look at the correction because that's critical. And I'm not forcing you. I know I come on a lot and I talk about the correctional side of nursing, and I talk about nursing home side, and I talk about psychiatric side. Clinics is a good way. I don't know anything about doctor's office and your skill set. So you would have to talk to somebody else about it. But in terms of recession, I don't see why or how or if there is a recession. Because I'm still getting offers for jobs. I may not take them, me personally. At this point, 13 weeks, the money's funny. Even though I'm going to be taking care of predominantly COVID patients, I feel that it's a risk that I'm taking. I should be more, the pay should be a little more decent. That's the bottom line. So I wanted to I know this is a short video, just to tell you that you're going to have to take whatever, get your skill wherever you can get it. Because in the nursing home, believe it or not, you get a chance to be a supervisor. That's your managerial skills right there. You get a chance to look at medication. You're going to have to look it up and get familiar with the medical side. And sometimes they have psychiatric medications in patient. You might be on the Alzheimer's unit, dementia unit, sometimes they say. And that's form of psych, if that's what you want to go in. And I know a lot of people don't like the nursing home. You could try assisted living, but in assisted living is a little different because you're not using your skills. So I would advise you, no, there's no recession. I don't think it's a recession. I think nurses have choices now. Most of them are home. The ones can afford to be sitting home, they're home. They have a choice when they want to go out. Like a nurse I talked to the other day, I'm not going to work until in September. Then I'll start looking for work. The rates that they were offering in the pandemic, the increased crisis rates, it's gone. It may come back up with the news in California. They saying about monkeypox and also COVID, another form of COVID coming around. So you may see some crisis rates coming up. Take advantage of anything that says they're welcoming new grads. Get your foot in the door, whatever. Don't even look at the rate. I was a little disappointed coming in as an LPN into a hospital as an RN, making the same amount of money. I felt, so I understand where you're coming from. I felt that I did not achieve anything. What's the point in becoming an RN when I'm making the same salary as when I was an LPN? So I get it. But at this point, I remember this old man told me a long time ago, you got to creep or you got to crawl, something like that, before you can walk. So take anything to get your foot in the door, get your skill, and before you know it, 5 years will be here and you'll be on top. You'll be doing videos. I'm a travel nurse. I'm doing this. I'm making this. And I'm not making fun of you. I'm just trying to tell you that have a hope. There is hope. There is not no recession that I see as far as nursing. Nurses is in demand. It's just that the hospital keep us short and make us think that there's no nurses around and all the older nurses are retiring. We're not ready to retire yet. At least I'm not. I have other things I'm doing. So don't get discouraged. That's what I really wanted to come out here and say. Don't be discouraged. You will get a job. It might take a little longer, but you have to consider this. The hospital, even the nursing home, or any facility you go into, it costs them a lot of money, more money to orient a nurse than to fire them. Remember that. So they're going to put out everything to get you on board, hoping that you will stay long term. Not 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Keep that in mind when you pick the facility or the facility pick you. So this is just a short video. Come out here and tell you, have hope. You will get a job. Have a wonderful day or night in your state or your country. Goodbye.